So today is one day after the first snow skiing day that I had, which was a bit of a disaster actually, because teaching my young son to ski was kind of interesting. My wife went off and skied with the younger ones, and I did a couple of small little baby runs with him just to get him used to be on skis. And then we were like, okay, let's move on. My wife took him back for a sleep, and I went on to ski with my kids. I did one small run with them, and then I suddenly realised I'd lost my lift ticket, and I had to go back to the window. We had to come off the mountain, go back to the window, and luckily they gave me a second day ticket. I had a 2 day ticket. They gave me the ticket again. I go back up to the ski lift, and I said, "Should we do one more run?" Yes. It was about 3:30, so it wasn't too bad. It was getting a little chilly, but let's just do one run at least because I'd only done one run, and I ended up putting my skis on, and I made the fatal mistake of putting the right ski on first, the uphill ski instead of the downhill ski. And when I was putting the right, I put the right ski on, and I had a little trouble because of the snow in the boot. And when I was putting the second ski on, I was having trouble getting the boot into the actual binding. Eventually, it got in, but it was kind of a bit funky. And I started turning towards the entrance towards the ski lift. And as I did, my edge caught part of a packed snow, and I slid. One ski went this way, and one ski went that way. There was a pole in the middle, so I kind of tried to turn. But as I turned, I slipped and I twisted my knee. And so I was like, that kind of hurt, but you know what? Let's keep on skiing. Wrong choice. Um, uh, Whenever you have an injury, you got to go and put ice on it first. That's what I did all night. I put ice on it, but it's still pretty painful. The next thing you want to make sure now, when you're putting ice on, make sure you put ice on for depending on what the position is. If it's nearer the bone, it should only be 10 or 15 minutes at a time. If it's nearer a fleshier part, it should be about 20 minutes. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off, 20 minutes on, and do that for 24 hours at least. I've been doing it pretty consistently. The knee did get a little better, but the second thing you want to do is actually make sure you have a wrap on it. Luckily, I brought some KT tape, and there are plenty of videos online to show you how to do tape for various injuries. So put that tape on accordingly. I've got it on my knee now. I'm about to take my kid tobogganing. He's fast asleep, but I'm going to, uh, get him up on the mountain. But that's an important tip to make sure that you tape it properly and stay off it for a few days or a week, or depending. And make sure the other thing you want to make sure you want to do is take some anti-inflammatories. Don't go and take the pharmaceutical kind. Get the organic, healthy kind because there are plenty out there. Turmeric's one of them. There are plenty of other CBD oils, CBD tinctures also have some anti-inflammatory properties, so that's another thing you should look at. So that's a tip of the day. If you've got any injuries, let us know, and maybe we can address those. But have you ever been injured like that? Has it worked when you did it? And were you off your knees or off your ability to move for a while if you didn't do anything with it?